Hi, my friend, Miss Gwen here from the Cary Area Public Library, and today we're going to learn about capillary action. First, we'll need to gather our supplies. We'll need 7 cups, preferably clear, paper towel, 6 of those, food coloring. We have red, blue, and yellow. And we will need water. We'll begin at the sink. All right, take our 7 cups, fill every other cup with water. So we have about 3/4 of the first cup, 3rd cup, 5th cup, and the 7th cup. Then we want to start with red food coloring and put 5 drops, 2, 3, 4, 5. Want to count with me, my friends? And then we want to do yellow in the 3rd cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Yellow's so light. Let's do another one. 6. But 5 will be fine too. Okay, now what number are we on cups, my friends? Yeah, 4. And we want to put a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's dark, isn't it? And then we want to end with a red again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to add our paper towels. We're going to fold them in, take a strip, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So we're going to have about 1/3 of a strip of paper. Now, you don't want your paper to be too high over the cup, but you do want it to go bridge over. Try to keep it as even as you can. And we'll just keep going. Look at what's happening right now while I'm putting the paper in, the strips of paper towel in. And one thing I found, my friends, is that the darker colors, if you can see, they're starting to climb up the paper. The darker colors seem to climb faster. You know what this is called? Capillary action. That is what we're learning right now. Now, the 7th piece of paper that we have doesn't need to be folded, but that's to clean up the mess of water that's all around the cup. Because, you know, Miss Gwen usually has that happen. So we're going to clean up our mess, right? And now we will just watch what's happening. We're seeing some capillary action right now. You know what? I was sitting here thinking, what else do you think capillary action happens? I'm thinking out in nature, maybe? Maybe it has something to do with rain? I don't know. Why don't you tell me what you and your grown-up comes up with? Let's see what happens. We'll come back to this experiment in 10 minutes and see what happens. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less, but we can still see there are changes happening. See the capillary action? We have red and yellow. Some change right there, and the colors coming into an empty cup. We got yellow and blue, and some changes in that empty cup, and then blue and red. And there's water up in here. We're seeing capillary action. Why don't we leave? I'm going to leave this overnight, and we can see what happens. Well, goodbye, my friends. I hope you had fun learning about our capillary action. Maybe you can think of things, as I said before, that happens in nature. Tell me about it if you see me at the library. Look at this pretty paper that we had, all from capillary action. Tie-dye!